Welcome, everybody, to the next episode of the Flaming Whiskey Podcast. My name's Sean. I'm joined by my co-host, Kombucha Valentine. She will be drank by a hippie later today.
What is up, my jiggas? It is episode 7. He forgot which episode we were on. It's fine. It's episode 7 of the Flaming Whiskey Podcast. I'm once again joined by my lovely co-host, Sean. He's actually a cousin of Bigfoot. He's an albino, and I know what you're thinking. Why doesn't
Second cousin, once removed.
Yes, and I know what you're thinking. Why doesn't he have fur? It's because he has mange. So, this is Bigfoot's albino cousin that also has mange. Be very nice to him. He's going to say some wild shit, but you have to remember that he is a very endangered species. He's also Jewish, so be very nice to him.
Yeah, most people don't know this, but Bigfoot circumcised.
You gotta get a special tool for it.
Look at the size of the knife you'd need to circumcise Bigfoot. Holy shit.
I was thinking more of like a ring device. You sort of just like get the tip.
A cigar cutter?
Yeah, you just kind of...
I imagine...
you just like a...
I imagine like Bigfoot, though, like, you'd need an extra large cigar cutter.
Yeah, probably. You gotta get something to cauterize the wound, though, so it doesn't... Because how are you gonna stitch... You gonna give Bigfoot stitches?
Oh, I would love to fund that movie. It's about a mohel set out to go into the woods and circumcise Bigfoot.
He gets like a letter in the mail asking for
Bigfoot converts to Judaism.
Yes.
And Bigfoot wants to convert to Judaism. And the movie's about the mohel who has to go and find and circumcise Bigfoot. I think
we gotta stop talking about Bigfoot. People are gonna think we're Bigfoot heads. This is the second episode. It's come up. Also, that was not supposed to be the intro at all.
Who cares? Listen up, Hollywood. I'm talking to you. You need to make this movie.
What would he call it?
Let's see. What would we call it? I mean...
So let's think. Arboreal, Bigfoot's in a forest.
Deforestation.
I was thinking the Big Snip.
Ooh, Big Snip is good. I feel like...
Big Snip!
I feel like there's something you can do with deforestation and foreskin. Where, like... I haven't quite gotten there, but deforestation doesn't quite fit, but something along those lines.
I see where your head is at. I don't know how to make it work either.
Who cares? Look into it, Hollywood.
Give us money. Just think about it. You'll have a great Razzie on your hands. It'll be a cult classic. People will go see it like The Room. Not probably on initial release, but like once you release it in like streaming or whatever.
Years later.
Yeah, we'll do numbers on we will do numbers on streaming.
This will be the movie, right? Oh my god, they made this? This got funding? Yep, and I'm proud of it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams, kids. Let's make this happen. Oh shit, I just realized. I don't think... Did you got a drink in here?
I've got a water.
Alright, fair enough. You gotta make that water last you 3 hours. You gotta make that sliver of water last you a whole 3 hours.
There's more water in the fridge.
Yeah, then I'd have to cut that out.
Or you could just talk for 7 seconds.
Whatever. Also, this is, I don't know what to call this. It's basically just, more of that caramel crown apple. By the way, spoiler alert, I'm trying to get rid of that fucking bottle. And this time I just added Mountain Dew and bitters.
What an abomination of a cocktail you've created for yourself. Jesus. Folks, this is why I had to quit drinking. Pat made me a cocktail once that just ruined drinking for me. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, I'm choking.
Caramel whiskey, bitters, and Mountain Dew. What is wrong? Oh, my God. That is truly an abomination. with fire.
It's fine. It's actually delicious.
No, I don't believe you.
It's so good. Listen, I had some of that caramel or the salted caramel Crown Royal straight up, and it's actually pretty good.
Listen, I'm not even saying that any of the ingredients in and of themselves are that terrible, but to mix those three in some sort of ungodly union shit chills.
This is just what I have in the house right now. I ran out of cherries. I also didn't want to reuse the Dr. Pepper because I used it last week. So,
Kat, all I'm saying is you're reminding me of the time that I had a lady over.
Oh, no,
and top shelf maple syrup. And those are the only two ingredients. It's giving that.
This is mid-shelf. This is not only is this mid-shelf, it's Canadian mid-shelf.
Listen, maybe there's a mid-shelf ingredient in it, but that is a bottom-shelf drink.
Try it.
No.
Why?
I don't want it.
Fine. You're missing out. Pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna call it, I don't know. I'm gonna call it...
Call it what it is, an abomination.
Let's go with mountain syrup.
Okay, listen, I've got no dog.
Mountain syrup!
Call it whatever you want.
Mountain syrup! Anyways, I think you're wrong, but... We went to the Taste of Buffalo Festival today, and there was a variety of vendors and things that they were selling, and it was pretty good. I usually try to go every couple of years or every year or so, and
had something called a jalapeno bomb. It was a sausage wrapped in bacon, stuffed with cream cheese, and there was a jalapeno in there somehow. It was very good.
It's basically it was like a jalapeno popper with bacon
and sausage.
Oh yeah, and sausage. Ooh. That's America to shit. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. There was gumbo at one of the stands.
There was a stand with gumbo, and I came up with this is a joke I'm proud of. I'm aware of how dumb of a joke this is, but I'm like, listen, gumbo is a staple of Louisiana. But I'm kind of surprised that it's not actually from Okrahoma. It's my magnum opus.
You guys like puns?
No, I don't usually do puns.
You guys like puns?
But as far as puns go, I stand by that one. I stand by Okrahoma.
Hold on. I was meant to look this up before we started.
Okra, for those of you who don't know, is an ingredient in gumbo.
I was going to say, why am I doing this on my phone? I'm recording here. I got to be professional. Where does okra come from?
Okra? Where does okra come from? From the great state of Oklahoma. Okra. Comes from the ground, though, actually.
It originates from Africa. So, like, Ethiopia and shit, and now it's just grown in the southern United States, basically. Hold on, let's see. Do they grow okra in...
Okay, so
you can plant it there, but there's no okra farm in Oklahoma. So you got to start one.
And should we move to Oklahoma to start an okra farm? We can just call it Okrahoma.
Oh, I'll do you one better. Let's start a company town.
Yeah, I think that's... Let's start a company town in Oklahoma called Okrahoma in Oklahoma.
Yes. Don't worry, it's not going to be one of those corrupt ones where nobody got paid well.
Yeah, folks, this isn't going to be like any other company town that's ever existed.
No, I'm going to be better than Rockefeller because I give a shit about people.
This isn't going to just be another Gary, Indiana.
No.
This is going to be Oklahoma City. Oh my God.
Oklahoma
Is it going to run parallel to things that have happened in actual Oklahoma? Like, is there going to be an Oklahoma City bombing?
I thought we were going to mention tragedies.
It's a fake. The Oklahoma City bombing didn't happen. It's making it up.
But you're paralleling a real event that happened. You're basically doing parody on an event that is...
whatever. Listen, we're rolling with it, Pat. The Oklahoma City...
You also want to crash a plane there, or what do you...
Well, it's not 9/11. It's the Oklahoma City bombing.
Okay, you're not getting what I'm saying. You're reenacting a tragedy somewhere for no reason. Anyway, whatever.
For no reason. It's the history of Oklahoma City.
Why would you want to reenact the tragedy?
We're not reenacting it. I'm just saying, like, if there's going to be an Oklahoma City,
you think somebody's going to bomb it?
Maybe.
For what?
I don't know. Maybe they really don't like gumbo.
Or no, they bomb us for being too woke and paying our workers a living wage and giving them time off.
They might.
We're going to move to Oklahoma and improve the living conditions in this one small area, and a bunch of people are going to move there in droves and run down the populations in the surrounding towns, and then they're going to lose power in their local election, mayorship and whatever, and then maybe even, like, I don't know, lose a Senate seat or something. I don't know how this works. Anyways,
Alright, so we're just starting a whole ass civilization, huh? Alright.
Let's do some nation
building.
building.
I saw this going,
let's do some nation building.
We're gonna secede from the United States.
Ooh, step 1, set up company town. Step 2, make company town so profitable that you have your own infrastructure and everything in supply chain. Step 3, secede. Or, is that 3? Is that 3 steps, or is that 4?
I don't know, I wasn't counting.
Company town, profitable, secede. Yeah, that's 3.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, so I think we've solved that, but... Yeah. God, this is so stupid.
Don't worry, I told you we were going to get about 15 minutes
on Okrahoma.
Yeah, it's light.
There's nothing light about the tragedy of the Oklahoma City bombing.
Okay, what else happened in Oklahoma other than this bombing?
Really nothing. It's a barren place.
I mean, tornadoes. There's tornadoes.
I hate to say it.
There's tornadoes there,
It was a genuine tragedy. But the Oklahoma City bombing was probably the most interesting thing to ever happen in the state of Oklahoma. What else goes on there?
You know,
It's probably gonna piss off a lot of, what do they call them, Okies? But
you know, I gotta say,
we spun the wheel. Today's victim is the state of Oklahoma. We're coming for you, Oklahoma.
Oh shit, that's a fun sound. You spin a wheel and pick a place on them.
You know what? Yeah, I do like that as an action.
And we just flame them for part of the episode.
We spent a lot of time on this podcast going after France, going after Long Island. Today, our wrath is turned towards Oklahoma.
Holy shit, I can't spell. Historical event. Thank you, Google, for understanding what I'm doing. Oh, shit!
See, nothing good happens in Oklahoma. For those of you who are listening, I've just got a list. It includes things like the forced removal of Native American tribes, the Tulsa race massacres, and the devastating impact of the Dust Bowl. Those are the historical... It didn't even mention the Oklahoma City bombing. God, what? Why has anyone ever lived there? I mean, anytime something good happens in Oklahoma, it immediately turns to shit. I mean, what was that?
What's the thing we do with a historical?
What was that Martin Scorsese movie that takes place in Oklahoma? The one about the Indian tribe that struck oil.
I don't. It came out recently.
Yes. I've seen it twice. I can't think of the name. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes,
Killers of the Flower Moon was about So this is anything that happens to you that's good in Oklahoma immediately turns to shit. You think there was what was the name of the tribe from?
Wow.
Story.
I don't recognize any of these. I was trying to see if maybe there was a person from Oak who was born there that maybe would...
Garth Brooks I recognize.
Yeah, that's about it.
Sense.
The rest of these are people who... Well, no, Ralph Ellison is like a writer, right?
I have no idea.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Mickey Mantle. Okay, he's Oklahoma.
Wait, where's Mickey Mantle?
Bottom left.
Oh. Yeah, all right. Whatever. It's Oklahoma. You've been chopped. Get fucked.
You know, like even if like the Osage. That's it. The Osage Indians were at one point in time as an ethnic group per capita the richest people on Earth.
Oh, they were like
an ethnic group. Yes, they were a Native American tribe who their land had the reservation that they had massive oil deposits.
So they were like Saudi Arabia for a little bit.
Kind of. Here's the thing, though. White people came in, started moving, and started marrying into their families and systematically killing them to get the oil rights. That's what the movie is about. It's a true story, and it's fucking horrific.
Jeez.
As I said, nothing good happens in Oklahoma. We don't need it. I don't know how we can get rid of a landlocked state. Because it's not like just Florida where theoretically you could saw it off and push it into the ocean. It's in the middle.
You know what's crazy about this? Is you were just you were having a field day with this. You're like, oh, I love this silly, and then doing any sort of research into the state of Oklahoma just leads to tragedy.
All we did was just Google, hey, what's happened in Oklahoma? Just a list of bloodbaths, massacres, and tragedies.
I want to clarify. We're both laughing pretty hard right now. We're not laughing at none of the tragedies are funny. It's just the idea of being like, oh, I'm visiting Oklahoma. Let me see what's one
time there was a 15-year-old who had a birthday, and they had a birthday party that went moderately well, and that is the best thing that's ever happened in Oklahoma, it seems.
Holy! Listen. I didn't think it was gonna be that, like, you know, like, sometimes you Google something and you're just like, oh, then you see like one or two of it, blah blah blah, whatever. But like most of the time, it's genuinely overall sort of. They put like the positives out front. There's no positives out front. It's just all tragedy.
It is. By the way, folks, check out our live dates. We'll be at the Oklahoma Funny Bone on May the 19th.
We should do a live at Birds Who did that already. Shits. We're behind the curve. Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't decide to live stream this the opening of this episode.
Leave it all in.
No, it is, but I'm saying I didn't go live on TikTok this time. I didn't.
Turns out all of our viewers are in Oklahoma. We've lost half of our 9 faithful viewers.
Yeah, like 4 people just just unsubscribe.
It's just a man who's bleeding from the kidney area, eating a piece of raw corn.
Raw corn. It's just hard. Like, it's just hard as shit.
Yeah, listen. If you grow up in such a hostile environment, it's going to make you into a hardened individual.
Yeah, it's somebody that can chew on raw corn kernels, I guess, they're like rocks.
I want to start, we should start making up new fake stereotypes. Oklahomans eat raw corn.
We have a lot of ideas for this podcast.
I want you to start. Anytime you think of someone from Oklahoma, I want you to picture them.
You know what?
Taking a piece of corn straight off the stalk and just eating it. Folks, Oklahomans eat raw corn. I want that out there in the cultural zeitgeist. We're out here changing hearts and minds.
I don't know if we're allowed to say this, but
what do you mean allowed? We still have freedom of speech for like 15 more minutes.
You're right. I was gonna say, I feel like we're Cometown ran so that we could walk. Did they have topics?
Not really, not usually.
They just kind of talked, right?
Yeah, more or less.
That's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
We got way more ground out of Okrahoma than I thought we would. That's impressive. Hey, listen, 2 professional yappers, guys. All right, subscribe to the Patreon. give us a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the like button if you've made it this far.
Eat some more raw kernels, you heathens.
Yeah, it's healthy for you. Oh, we should start pushing raw corn. We should start shilling raw corn. It's easy.
Become like the raw milk people,
Yes.
except with corn.
Yes.
Now, when you cook it, you lose all the nutritional value.
No, they say it adds. No. But you're really losing all of the good shit. No pesticides on this either. You're getting all the cockroach legs. We don't take the cockroaches out of the corn.
And you know what? Let's go a step further. And not even straight like raw on the cob where it's still fresh. Hardened, unpopped popcorn kernels. That is the raw corn I am endorsing that people start eating.
Alright. Now imagine this. We start selling raw corn, and it's literally just a container of popcorn kernels, like unpopped popcorn kernels.
I think we might be onto a great new grift here. I think, if we can get raw corn to catch on as a thing that people think is healthy, and then just sell them a box of unpopped popcorn, I think we could do it. For those of you just listening, Kat is currently having a seizure. I think we could do it. All the people. It might be, but I believe in it.
Holy shit, dude! I think we can get away with this.
Just talk about corn kernels for 7 seconds. I need a bottle of water.
No, I'm telling you, we could market this. It's so easy. Oh my god, the margins on this are great. We could sell it for like $10.99 for like, I don't know, an ounce. Is that a lot? How much is an ounce? I need a visual representation of an ounce. To figure that out. Also, I don't know what's a lot and what's a little. We'd figure it out. We figured out the logistics.
What do you mean $10.99 an ounce? This is a premium product.
$15.99?
Just getting this, but yeah, at least. Let's see. I think we should sell like something about the size. All right, here's the packaging. They basically like the shape of a corn kernel. But honestly, I looked at this bottle of water and I'm like, this is a great. We paint it yellow and make it look like a cob of corn. Then you take off the lid and just pour out the raw kernels. Right? That's the packaging. Or here's the thing: so it's like you got a plastic corn cob that's hollow, and then you just fill it with unpopped popcorn. You're like, just do it. Just drink it, folks.
No, you just like pop a couple in your mouth at a time, and you like chew on them.
Maybe
They're like sunflower seeds.
Yeah, maybe you like it. Just pop one in your mouth, leave it there like a Zin.
Holy shit. The packaging on this is going to be insane. It's going to be... We got to have like an American flag motif.
Yeah, I think so. The people who would buy this, they're like...
I'm trying to grift conservatives. Like, liberals would never buy... Maybe as a joke, but liberals would be like, that's just popcorn kernels.
I think so, but I think there's a subset on it. I think it'll appeal more to the right, but I think there's a subset of the left that could get real into it. Like, I think some of the like crystally people, I think we could get them into eating unpopped dried corn.
Actually, yes, I agree. But also, think about it. We could have those people that are like, oh, look, I'm cooking the raw popcorn, or the raw corn and they make popcorn, like I'm eating the conservative tears. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, listen. Yeah, we can like drum up outrage. Someone just eats it as regular popcorn and puts butter and salt. No, you're ruining it!
Are we just its Always Sunny characters?
We could just film ourselves going into movie theaters heckling the moviegoers. You're doing it wrong!
That's cancerous! Didn't you hear?
You can't pop it!
Which by the way, popcorn is sort of cancer. Microwave popcorn is, but it's mostly the butter. It's not the actual corn. It's more the chemicals in the butter and shit.
Are you telling me that the butter that doesn't need to be refrigerated and somehow is a powdered form and not actually butter, it's just oil?
It's
you
like
mean
oil
to tell
butter.
me that's not good for me?
Yeah, no, the oil butter that somehow is preserved perfectly in this bag of Orville Redenbacher popcorn that like bleeds out of the side of the bag after it's fully popped. Yes.
I refuse to believe it. It's a health product.
Right though? That's what I'm
Popcorn
saying.
butter is one of the food groups.
Oh my god, you ever...
The perfect beverage for when you're eating unpopped popcorn kernels is a glass of hydrogenated oil.
You know what? I actually love that we're on this topic because here I am such a popcorn snob because nobody can come close to Orville Redenbacher popcorn because here's the thing.
Top Secret's not bad.
No. It's the best shitty popcorn. I'll give you that. Top Secret is the best shitty popcorn. But the problem with the other popcorns is that all of them also do like the butter, but they're not as generous with the butter flavoring. But also, not only are they not as generous, they don't use the oil stuff that Orville Redenbacher uses. So like you get like hints of butter like on some of the, but it's not like that. Ooh, as soon as you taste it, you're like, ooh, that's buttery.
No, not usually. What you want to do is if you're making popcorn at home and you're doing it in the microwave, you can just buy butter.
Yeah, you can buy
and it's not butter. It's just a jar of oil.
Yes, it is a jar of butter, but it is really just oil flavoring. But yeah.
It's probably, like, if I had to guess, soybean oil with some butter flavoring added, I think.
Yeah, something like that. It's just this, like, amber goo that, like, tastes delicious. It's like MSG.
Amber Goo is my stripper name.
You're not gonna do it? It's my mom's stripper name.
I'm trying to do that last. Alright, for the viewers who don't know, I make a lot of jokes at the expense of Kat's mom. It's always fun to call someone's mom a whore. And on one occasion,
we told the story. Yeah. It's already on the Patreon. You want to hear the story? Go listen to it on the Patreon. But
recently, Kat has been annoyed with how many your mom jokes I've been making in her direction, and
so we're finally gonna deliberate the rules of because like. I don't necessarily, I find the hyperfixation that you have with making these jokes about my mom very fascinating. In a way that probably should be studied by a doctor.
Listen, your mom's a whore is the oldest joke in the book. Like, it's a classic and it's fun. It
but like, you went from like being life in the big city guy to being like, your mom's a whore. That's such a drastic shift.
Listen!
And like a catchphrase.
Maybe it's the autism in me, but I find a topic I think is fun to say, and I just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, you've beaten this horse to death, by the way. You hit every possible angle, and it's no
call back to our last episode. I am going to keep fucking that chicken.
Yeah. It's no longer funny, though. So...
Disagree.
We know you do.
It's funny for me.
Whatever. You get 3 a day.
3 a day is criminally low.
No. I think 3 no, because we did this with Life in the Big City and you never even got close to 10, so fuck you. I'm not making that mistake again.
I'd come in with a counter offer then.
I said 3!
3 is ridiculous.
No, because you said, because you are...
Why don't we just burn the First Amendment? 3 a day.
Because... You said it yourself. Oh, though, if I chain them together, they shouldn't count.
Oh yeah, if you say something and then I respond with another "your mom's a whore" joke, no, that still counts under the first one.
Yeah, so that means you get 3, which means you technically get 6.
Well, I'll come down to 7.
No.
Or what?
4.
Alright, so the one thing I do like about that number is it does rhyme with what your mother is. But other than that, I still think the number should be higher.
4.
I'll meet you in the middle at 6.
No, still too high. Nothing higher than 5. And 5 is too much.
Alright, I can live with 5.
No.
What do you mean no? You just said 5.
4.
No. Like 12.
No, 5, 4. Take it or leave it.
13.
4.
I'll leave it.
No, because
Right now, I'm unlimited. I'm here out of good faith, willing to limit my number of jokes. But 4 is undoable for me, alright, Kat? I will need to remind you, I'm coming into this negotiation from a position of strength. Because right now, I limited number of your
I usually don't even respond to them anymore at this point.
Sometimes they're good, though. They're
so
great.
What's even the point?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly my point, so stop doing it. Dick. Jesus.
You're just calling me what your mom likes.
Or whatever. Ugh. Start drinking again. I'm saying this. It's all you ever talk about now. God damn.
Alright, okay, fine, 4.
I don't think that was that hard. There's plenty of other jokes you can make.
There are, but
what?
I'm just gonna start calling someone else's mother a whore.
Whatever. Who gives a shit? Stop calling people's moms whores. You slut.
You can't tell me I can't call anyone's mom a whore. That's
Yes, I can.
Or what?
'Cause you're a whore.
Sometimes. Yeah, no, that's the thing though. It's like, yeah, it's not a bad thing to be. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying some people's moms are whores.
This whole thing is getting cut out. I'm gonna leave it on the agreeing on. This is gonna be like a 2-minute segment.
Oh shit.
4.
Fine, 4.
Good. There, you can't go back on it. You shook on camera.
I shook on what?
You shook on camera.
I did.
You can't go back on it. It's permanent.
Alright.
You're bound by the laws of shaking on camera.
I'll find a new joke that I beat into the ground relentlessly. I'll get there.
Good. Do it. It'll be great. You fucking punny bastard. Where do you stand on? Wait, did we talk about this already?
Did we talk about what?
I have a vague memory of talking about reviving the mammoth on the podcast.
I don't believe so.
Are you sure?
Not that I'm aware of, but
really,
we talked about bringing back endangered species on the podcast.
I could have sworn we talked about reviving the extinct species.
Well, if we did, we're doing it again, folks. This is what the people want, alright?
Yeah, there's a good chance that you probably didn't see it anyways. Listen, we're trying to...
So you want to know what is my stance on bringing back endangered...
The reason I even thought about this topic at all today is because they unthawed a worm from like 40,000 years ago and then let it reproduce.
Did they?
Yeah.
So then that's not technically an extinct species if there was just one frozen and then just like, oh, cool, and then it's just there.
It's not technically an extinct species, but I think scientists gotta stop.
What if the worm has the cure for cancer? Like,
ooh, what if
they're doing it? Like, that's the thing. When they're researching that, you gotta weigh the pros and the cons. Because could there be a new pandemic that like wipes out half the species? Potentially.
Oh my god.
Or would there be a life-saving miracle cure that saves the species? Also a possibility. And that's what they're looking for.
So earlier today, when we were at the Taste of Buffalo, I heard a woman...
Kat, did you revive an endangered species at Taste of Buffalo?
No. But I did hear a woman say something as we were like sort of passing through the crowd where she was like, man, I can't wait for an apocalypse. There's too many damn people.
You know what I heard someone say at Taste of Buffalo?
What?
And it was like, I don't know who that tall guy is over there, but his joke about gumbo was fucking hilarious.
Fuck, dude, you keep almost killing me this episode. Holy... I thought you were gonna say something that actually happened.
It did happen. I heard this lady say, it's like, oh my god, Clarence, come here. I just heard the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. That guy over there, you know what he just said? He said, I know gumbo's a staple of Louisiana, but I think it comes from Okrahoma. Hey-o! And then everyone at Taste of Buffalo started ravenously applauding.
I just love the fact that you were so adamant about, like, no, I want to tell this joke to everybody hearing this line right now.
I don't know why, because, like, I don't even find puns that funny myself, but I'm very proud of myself that I came up with it. And yeah, the line to get gumbo, you tell me a better place to tell a very niche joke about okra being an ingredient in gumbo than to a line of people waiting to get gumbo.
There was that line was insane. That was the longest line I think I saw all day.
Yeah, it was a very long line.
Yeah.
That for the folks at home, to describe how long the line was, if you took all the people standing there, they would wrap around the entire border of Okrahoma.
So anyways, I think that, I don't know, I don't think we should bring stuff back. I think we should just focus harder on preserving what we have instead of, trying to turn back the clock, because we can't. I just leave it alone. Leave it the fucking the ice. Why are we fucking around in the ice?
Because there could be like cures for stuff in there. Like,
How?
Like
how?
Most of the cures we have in like medical science are just like some sort of bacteria or microorganism that we discovered accidentally. Like that's what penicillin was. Fair. Like most cures aren't created; they're just found. So there are good reasons to be searching the depths of the earth. That maybe you'll find something useful. Like,
I guess it just seems dangerous.
Yeah, it's not without risks. 'Cause, you could maybe you're studying something, you've developed. But like honestly, forget bringing back extinct species. I think we should just be creating wholly new ones. I want a horse with wings.
You think we should create Pegasus?
I want to ride a flying horse to work.
Yeah, you want a Pegasus?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Get on it, Monsanto. Where is my Pegasus?
You know, I actually kind of agree with that, because I was thinking about, I'm like, if we're gonna bring stuff back, why don't we bring back stuff that we could either tame and make it be useful or cute, or can we ride it?
You know what else I want? I want an elephant that can run 80 miles an hour for 4 hours at a time. I want to be able to ride an elephant from Buffalo to Syracuse in an hour.
Yeah, no, I want to be able to get on my pterodactyl and fly to Rochester.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
I want to get on my...
Why would you ever fly to Rochester?
Rochester, you've just been burned! With an arrow, you've been flamed! Oh, we can do that! That's right! You've been flamed!
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Rochester, you've been flamed! Sorry.
Rochester.
Up yours, bitch! Just kidding. Please book me on your Don't Tell show. Our local one won't book me because we're fighting. Or if you want to book me in, like, anywhere else in New York, really, just look at my YouTube. Anyways.
Yeah, book the both of us.
Yeah, you never know who's watching.
Who's the king of local New York comedy? Listen here, Mike Peters. Listen, Mike Peters. Book us on some shit.
Yeah, I gotta meet that guy. Fuck. I've never met him before, but he books all my friends on these really cool shows.
Yeah, I hear about him a lot.
All I ever do is hear about these ethereal shows that I never get to be on. Yeah, so let's bring back stuff that we can, like, ride to work faster.
Yeah. I think maybe that's going to be the solution to global warming. We all stop driving cars.
And we
go back to riding on animals.
I agree. Get a giant sloth.
Honestly, get me a cheetah that I can domesticate.
Cheetahs can't carry human weight.
Okay, get me a cheetah that's stronger and I can ride.
You would need to make basically like a bulked up cheetah. Yeah, you'd have to give it like HGH or something.
Yeah, well, get on it, Monsanto. What are you waiting for?
Ooh, if you could crossbreed a cheetah and like a tiger, that would be the most ideal riding cat you could make.
Alita?
Lita!
Or is it a tiger?
Chica!
No, when I say tiger, I'm just thinking of a Chinese tiger.
I gotta cut that out.
What? Tigers, a lot of tigers are Chinese.
I'm just kidding. Okay, fine.
They're native to China.
Yeah, they are. Oh man.
And you know, famously, tigers.
I remember.
Tigers. Not right by the wheel. That's all I'll say.
I remember.
You ever seen a tiger drive? I haven't.
I remember.
Why is that? I don't know.
I remember.
Is it?
Do you really want to finish this metaphor?
What?
Do you really want to finish this metaphor? I'll let you finish it if you want to finish it. No. By all means, go ahead. Show your work.
Oh, there's folks. Why can't tigers drive? You figure it out. Those people wondering their whole lives, why can't that tiger get a driver's license?
Those goddamn tigers. Jesus.
You should move away.
I'm trying to! I remembered what I thought the topic was, but I guess it's somehow related if I think about it now. It's about racist people. It was about the Superman people melting down about James Gunn leaning into the immigrant story.
I mean, Superman literally is an immigrant, though.
Yeah.
What's their argument that he's not an immigrant? He came here from Krypton.
They're basically saying it's woke because of the language they use. Instead of just saying, like, alien and whatever, they I don't know, immigrant, whatever.
By definition,
Yeah.
like, he wasn't born in America.
No.
Therefore he's an immigrant.
No.
Like, I don't see how that's controversial, even. Like,
No, they're like, this isn't American enough. He's supposed to be Superman. And it's like, have y'all not read the original... Like, Superman's story... Like, Superman has become this American icon, but, like, Superman's story is that of, like... It's like the American dream, but with, like, an alien with superpowers. Like, people hated him. Like, he didn't come to the Earth and people were like, oh yeah, what's up, Superman? They fucking hated his ass. They treated him like shit. Because he was an immigrant.
yeah, you guys remember all the signs that people would put up that just said, help wanted, Kryptonians need not apply. The systemic discrimination faced by the Kryptonian people
Oh my
is,
God, dude.
is an issue we need to address.
Yeah, this discrimination cannot stand. It will not stand. It must be addressed. It must be stopped.
I don't know. According to the... I don't know, what's Canada? How many Kryptonians have even been on Earth? There's Superman. There were like a few others that came to try and kill Superman, right?
Superman, Supergirl, Power Girl, General Zod, Bizarro. There's a couple others I'm forgetting, but there's...
None of them can get hired at your local Starbucks, folks, and it's a tragedy. Hire General Zod. Zod? Or Zog?
Zod.
Zod.
Z-O-D.
Yeah, hire Zod. Make him a barista.
No. He'll be the manager at your local Chipotle. That seems like a very General Zod type of vibe. Don't you dare bitch in Zod's Chipotle. He'll fucking vaporize you.
Think of how much more quickly they could cook all the steak if you had heat vision. Why are we not employing aliens with superpowers to be fast food workers in this country? This is why we're falling behind.
Because we're racist. That's literally because we're racist. We're so racist that a story about an alien immigrant is being seen as controversial by calling him what he is. He's not American. I don't know why y'all are acting like Superman is American. He's not. He's Kryptonian. Y'all are acting like you've never heard of another country before. It's crazy. Especially it's fiction. None of it's real. It's another like none of it's real. Like somehow.
Wait. Hold on. Oh wait.
Uh-huh.
You mean to tell me there's no Superman?
Yeah, they're acting.
It's not real.
They're acting like Superman is.
Telling me this is just made up by someone. What with like a first name that's somehow split into a part of his first name and his first name, and then his last name is the second half of that first name. Something dumb like Rob Burt. Something like that. Is that what you mean to tell me? That Rob Burt came up with this character just in his imagination? No, he's a real guy.
It's actually Superman.
Where's he from?
I was just gonna say the Philippines, but I don't know.
Oh, this one's on you.
Fuck no!
What does Superman what does he like to eat, Cat?
Shrimp.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yep. Describe for me a day in the life of Superman. What was that sound you just made? That just farted out of her mouth.
I went to go speak, and then I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that was. You see, Superman, he's just like anybody else. He goes to the market. He gets his groceries. If he sees a old lady struggling to cross the stream, he helps her cross the stream. He trains in the jungle.
Across the stream? Are you implying they don't have streets in the Philippines? Cross the stream!
I'm implying he lives in a remote.
Listen, guys, if this lady wants to do what they said not to do in Ghostbusters, Superman is gonna help her out.
Wait, what happened in Ghostbusters?
Across the stream.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't know what your angle was on that. No, across the streams. Okay, I got it. God damn it. Whatever, it's fine. We'll still do
So wait, also the implication that if a lady needs to step over a very minuscule body of water and is Filipino, that requires having superpowers to assist. Like any regular person couldn't be like, oh, I'll help you out, lady.
There is
It requires an alien with superpowers.
Yeah, it's during
to get a Filipino across a street.
It's during monsoon season. Or is it typhoons? They got typhoons, right? Is it typhoons or monsoons there? I know there's a difference.
Monsoons.
I think there's a difference. Typhoons, I think, are like the cyclones with basically like hurricane like winds, and then like monsoons are just like rains. I'm gonna look it up.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, but different. Oh shit! I gotta turn the window on. I got it. I was supposed to set up a hotkey for that.
Honestly, that's another movie they should make. So it's Superman, except instead of landing in the U.S.,
he lands
in the Philippines and then does illegal immigration from the Philippines to the U.S.
No. Yeah, but no. He also stops the U.S. invasion of the Philippines. So he keeps the free Philippines. That would be really woke.
Superman fighting for truth, justice, and the Filipino way.
Prolonged. Yeah, here typhoon is also known as hurricane. Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. I remember my weather. What you know about weather, bitch?
I know how to control it.
Oh, did you see that tweet?
Something with Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? And then someone's like, yeah, if we really did control the weather, you'd have been struck by lightning. That one?
So, she made one more recently during the Texas floods, where she was basically like she implied that somebody stole the weather gun on the way out. Like similar to how...
Someone stole the weather gun!
So similar to how like Trump stole the documents and like stored them in Mar-a-Lago, she implied that somebody and the Joe Biden administration is still controlling the weather.
God.
Yeah.
Our country is so stupid.
Also, there was Mexican firefighters helping with the search and rescue and they didn't cover it. Like, nobody on, like, the conservative sphere of even... I don't even know if, like, the liberal angle covered it. I learned about it from, like, watching somebody else's YouTube video. That, like, yeah. Because, like, I didn't hear anything about, like, yeah, the brave Mexican firefighters helping to save us again. So, shout out to them. But,
yeah, shout out to Mexican firefighters.
Oh my god! I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. I was gonna talk about another insane tweet from all of it's been real.
Wait, what's the other insane tweet?
So, basically, there was a conservative grifter posing as, like, this liberal Jewish woman.
Oh, Steinberg! Yes! I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes! So they fell for rage bait from one of their own, and then are still mad at us.
Yes! I did have, just like a non-existent Jewish doctor lady.
Yeah.
Who was like, I'm doing a Texas accent.
Yeah.
She should just sound like an aunt of mine. It's like, I'm glad that these maggots in Texas died in a fire.
Yeah.
I'm Steinberg. And then Grok, did you see Grok has gone full Nazi?
Yeah, he's Mecha Hitler.
Yes.
Grok is Mecha Hitler. I didn't want to talk about it. But yeah, it's not good. It's insane. Also, Linda Yaccarino resigned, like, within, like, a week of the Mecha Hitler debacle.
Yeah, I mean, like, you kind of have to. Like,
at that point, you gotta
do you want to preside over a company that's a racist robot that is also sexually harassing you? I wouldn't want to do that. Did you see that too?
I did.
What a fucking dumpster fire our culture has become.
Yeah, it's never been the best here, but, like, there was a point where it was still, like we were silly, but we weren't, like, we were still sort of like, you know what I mean? We are no longer respectable as a country. Like, even a little bit. Our elected officials all have worms in their brains, and we're fucked. We weren't gonna talk about Epstein. No. I don't.
No. You said worms, and I'd say, what? All right. So here's I want to call back. And so, like, oh my god, they unfroze a 50 million year old worm. What could be the good about that? What if we put it into RFK's brain to fight the existing worm? And maybe this will be like a better worm for him?
The existing worm died.
Well, maybe that's his issue.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have a worm anymore. He needs a new worm.
Listen, we're all attacking him because he had a brain worm. But yeah, exactly. Yes, he has a worm-sized hole in his brain.
So now all his neurons and synapses aren't connected. So we gotta refill it with the worm to make his brain function.
What I need is to put a better worm into my brain than the one that initially put this cavern into the cranium.
You might be onto something.
My cranium.
If we put a new worm in there to fill the hole up, he might do a 180.
I think whoever the candidate for the Democratic Party is in 2028, they should run on that. They're like, listen, I'm willing to keep one person from the Trump administration, RFK, provided we can put a new worm into his brain.
Yeah.
We even create an entire department just for him. Like, call it the Department of Worms.
The Department of Worm Court! We'll have a
yeah, you know what? No, all right. If we did have a Department of Worms in this country, it should be headed up by Eli Swing.
Yes, he had this idea first. He did have this idea
first. You know who that is? Maybe. I hope so. Shout out to Eli Swing.
Worm Court. I fucking love comedy. Shit. Yeah.
Can we explain what we're talking about here? Mind your business.
No, it's not our joke. We can't explain somebody else's joke.
I know, that's what it said.
Yeah, it's
mind your business.
Yeah, you had to be there. It was
you want to know what worm court is? You talk to Eli Swing.
Yeah. You get into his DMs and be real creepy about it and tell him we sent you.
Yes.
Fuck. Wait, we were talking about... Oh, it's the Superman thing. That's how we got here. So naturally we started talking about our crazy politicians. Yeah, fuck, man. What a time to be alive. So, speaking of being unfireable, because apparently even being a pedophile isn't unfireable of an offense as an elected official. But, surprise, no list. They did the research, you guys. No list, no crime. None of the people in charge did anything.
Yeah, the implication that he ran on this, and to say like, oh no, there is no list, and there's no indication that there's anyone else involved. That he's trying thousands of people, thousands of children and young adults, just for the love of the game.
So the reason, and I
like, hey, some people like to golf. Some people like to go to bars. I like to shove women into shipping containers, send them to an island for my own amusement, and tell no one about it.
Yeah, so I think the whole reason that
oh, that's gonna be. I hope that doesn't get clipped.
No, I'll cut. I can cut it out.
No, just like I like.
Oh. Yeah, I see your point. Hey, you gotta be careful.
Not actually I was speaking as the hypothetical Jeffrey Epstein.
That was a joke, as in he was doing it in the eyes of somebody else. Anyways.
Listen, if I could afford that level of operation, do you think this is where we'd be filming our podcast?
No, we'd be on the yacht.
Yes.
So, but I think the reason why he's trying to get away with getting rid of the list is he's basically convinced, because Democrats aren't...
He's probably on it.
No, he is on the... a bunch of Democrats are also on the list, so instead of fighting back and being like, we need to make sure the list gets published, they're trying to be like, hey, thanks for covering that up for us. We'll vote on a couple of your bills.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
It very much seems like a backroom deal between higher-up Republicans and Democrats to be like, hey, we're both on this list. Let's just shove it under the rug and call it a day.
It's probably, for sure, it's also, though, people within his own administration be like, you're going to blow up my whole fucking spot, man. Yeah. And also, I don't think he ever wanted to do it.
No, that's literally... No, I know, but what I'm saying is, it'd be very easy for him to have hold power over, like, well, I can release the real list, and maybe I leave some names off, but all your names will be on there, I could do it. But it's way easier for him he gets way more power out of removing the whole list than he does from releasing a partial list. Because now he controls them.
I guess he does.
He's the new Jeffrey Epstein. He inherited the throne.
Folks, I'm having that.
Oh no!
Folks, I'm having a rally. It's gonna be on Little St. James. I want all the MAGA hop. Get on the Lolita Express. Come on, we're having a rally. It's gonna be beautiful, folks. Doing it on the beaches of Little St. James.
Yeah, it's not great. So I guess that's a way to segue into the thing that I wanted to try to close on was the fact that my job, it's almost impossible to get fired from my job. Because I currently work with somebody who is genuinely too dumb to do the job properly, and we've all complained about it, but basically nothing is getting done, and they're just chalking it up to like, I don't know, he'll learn eventually, and it's just like, no, he's been here almost a year now and is not learning. So like, you need to tell him he can't work here, and they're like, yeah, but he shows up on time.
Is that the only qualification that you need?
Yep, the only like I said, my old previous coworker who no longer works there, she didn't even technically get fired. Basically what happened was they found a crack pipe on her. On her.
Go on.
Yes. With her belongings, and she claimed it was her boyfriend's, so they had to call the district manager and whatever, and blah blah blah, and so they all had to talk, and like he talked to her, and the district manager believed her and basically said, yeah, no, we don't have to fire her, she said it wasn't hers, she's fine, like blah blah blah. It's like and so then the manager sat her down personally and was just like, hey, you gotta go, like, I'm not firing you, but you should quit, because like he didn't have the authority to fire her, but he basically told her, you can't work here, you should quit, and then she did out of embarrassment.
Why do you even need to force her out, though? Like,
she basically resigned.
Was she decent at the job? Like, was she better than this other guy you're talking about? It's like,
So
listen, it's not like it's a hospital.
No.
Can a crackhead not mix paint?
No. So she was decent at first, but apparently my other coworker told me near the end of it, she was like real bad. Like, she was like, you know how like a lot of drug addicts feel like the bugs underneath their skin and whatever, and they're like scratching all the time? Mm-hmm. She was doing that and like putting hand sanitizer on herself and like doing this to try to clean herself and get the bugs off.
Oh, God.
And like she would constantly like say random shit. She would like smoke meth in the bathroom and like tweak out. And
so it's not even just crack. She's also smoking meth?
Crack and meth.
Yeah, this does seem like probably not the most employable person.
She would show up 4 hours late. She had a key to the store, so sometimes when she would close, she would ride her skateboard down to the bank to make the deposit, and then she would just come back and like hang out at the store for hours on end after the store had been closed for like 3 hours. She didn't really have anywhere to go.
Oh, I love that.
So she would just like hang out and like do drugs, and just like she had a key, so it's like she could just go as she pleased.
So,
bathroom and
if you're going to hire addicts to work at a paint store, I think the best type to hire would be alcoholics.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean this
like functioning alcoholics.
No. I'm not saying that.
Oh my God. I'm out. I'm not with it.
Just hear me out. The point I want to make here is someone who's really, really gone down the rabbit hole of alcoholism. Like the type of alcoholic that drinks first.
I know exactly where this is going. You're going to use them to shake paint.
Yes, I'm going to use them to shake paint.
No,
you gotta mix the paint somehow.
That's not.
Someone's already shaking. Let him mix paint.
That's not. First of all, I don't think they could shake enough to properly mix a gallon of paint.
Get two of them.
No, they could maybe do.
Yeah, one guy to hold the bottom of the paint barrel. Get another guy to hold the top.
No, he could
definitely shake together.
He could definitely shake quarts.
Well, then let him do that.
But yeah, no, she was just like, just really fucked up all the time, and they wouldn't fire her, and yeah, so my job is basically like, as long as you, and she wasn't even showing up on time, so I don't know why they wouldn't fire her.
Maybe they wanted someone who hangs out for 4 hours after their shift to smoke crack inside. Like, I don't really know what crack smells like.
No.
I don't know, maybe it freshens up the atmosphere in the store.
No, it's because they have such a hard time hiring and maintaining people that they're just like, once somebody gets hired there, you pretty much are like grandfathered into a job. As long as you don't fuck around too hard, and like the...
From what you're telling me, it seems like she fucked around very hard.
So here's the thing, is they gave you a pretty decent grace and like leeway with stuff. Like, you gotta fuck around for like, I would say like 6 months to a year before they like decide, unless you like destroy property, you know what I mean? Yeah,
huh.
they gotta like build a case against you, basically. So they were already trying to work on like building a case against her, but he was like, well, we found a crack pipe, that should be enough, and it wasn't enough to fire her. Finding a literal crack, because they also never caught her smoking, but like they just suspected her of, because like she would like disappear and come back.
Okay, so you're just assuming she's smoking meth in the bathroom.
Well, the thing is, she would disappear, come back, and then obviously be zonked. So like...
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Very, very logical conclusion you've reached.
Yeah, no, she wasn't good. Like, she couldn't fully talk to people sometimes. Like, you can't sell product by not being able to talk to people.
Yeah, probably not. Doesn't seem ideal for selling paint.
Yeah, but I just find it so crazy that they're so unwilling to, like, fire anybody. Unless you are, I guess, consistently late for, like, 6 months. I don't know. Like, to be fair, I guess there was something else going on in the district at the time that they were working another case on, and they got them. There was, like, a thing with, like, cocaine in Olean, but I don't know.
What would you saying a case like?
Oh yeah,
like there's the paint store investigative unit.
Pretty much, actually.
Paint cops.
They come in with their brushes. Freeze! You have the right to remain silent. Anything? Yeah, no, but basically the manager was not only doing cocaine, but I think he might have been selling cocaine or something. And then they like crashed a truck. It was a whole thing.
Oh, you're only treating me like this because I'm not eggshell.
Oh wait, no, it might have been the driver. Anyways, there was a cocaine operation.
Really?
Yes.
You know, that's also why the Wegman scholarships exist.
Really?
Yeah, it was part of a plea agreement because Danny Wegman was trafficking cocaine.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. So like, here, you got to repay your debt to society. So he's like, fine, I guess I'll give kids money for school. Like, get off my back and let me do my blow. I got a grocery store chain.
Danny Wegman was a cartoon character of a human being.
I want to meet him!
I met him once.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Versace shirt, jeans with rhinestones on the butt pockets, and a cowboy hat.
Ooh. Who's your favorite, like comedy character you've ever met?
It might be... listen, I've spent a lot of time working in grocery stores. It's going to be someone I've worked at in a grocery store. It might be Danny Wegman.
Okay.
There's a guy... well, listen, I've told you about him countless times, but let me tell you about DJ Vinny Dice.
Oh my god!
DJ Vinny Dice.
We haven't brought this up on the podcast.
No,
Alright, this will be the last thing and then we should cut it.
The DJ Vinny Dice was a guy who worked several jobs. One of them, he was the cousin of the owner at this local grocery store that I worked at. And so he had the title of closing manager, which meant he came in 3 days a week for an hour and a half each day to close the store.
What a life.
And I had the title of manager. I was presumably the only Jew he'd ever met. So he very quickly he had taken to calling me Shloime. Which, he had this story of a guy he met named Shloime. He claimed, I guess I'm not the only Jew he'd ever met, if this story has any truth to it, which I'm very suspect of. But, so... Like, Sean, let me tell you about... I used to work in a warehouse in Brooklyn, and it was owned by two of those, these are his words, not mine. It was owned by two of those, the super Jews with the girls. Yeah, it was owned by two of those guys.
Super Jews with the girls?
Yeah, super Jews, the hat with the curls on it, as he said. I'm like, Vinny, that's not a hat. They grow those from their head. Like, what? That's crazy. That's not part of the hat?
This guy sounds nuts.
That's a cartoon character. Very entertaining fellow, though. He claimed that one day he...
Super sorry.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's how I know. Vinny doesn't even believe that they're part of the hat. Because in this very story, he himself contradicted that later on. But I'll get there. It was 1 week my call wasn't working. And, I didn't know. Maybe I would have taken the subway, getting a cab. But the Shloime, he's one of the owners of this warehouse, he comes up to me and he says, and this is the accent Vinny did. All right, this is not my impression of Shloime, who may or may not exist. Now he goes, so Shloime comes up to me and he says, Chini! And
I have no comments. He prefaced it.
this is what Vinny did. This is not. Do not come after me.
No, it's just very funny because this is the second clippable moment where somebody could just clip this exact in no context and just post it without your permission, and you never know. Unless people start yelling at us.
So eventually they agree to let Shlomi drive me home. And so, start driving, and almost immediately, he start driving, turns off, again, his words, not mine, turns off the Jew music, starts listening to like fucking disco. Starts unbuttoning the Jew shirt. He's got on like some Burberry shit over there. Takes off his big hat, flips the curls on top of his head, and he puts on like a fucking pimp hat. And so I go, and I don't know how he could have potentially done this, because he, presumably, he was in the passenger seat of a car, but this is the delivery that Vinny gave me on the story he made up. So I look at him and I go, and he bent fully back at 90 degrees when he said it. And then he goes, so Shlomi looks over at me, and he just says one sentence. He goes, Chini, chai fuck bitches.
Oh, shit, Abraham? Alright. Go off.
And that was the end of the story.
What? They were going up, he was driving him home?
Yes.
They weren't going up to like a club or something?
I don't know, maybe he was going one after that. That was the end of the story that he told me. Like, there were a million other ways you could end it, but that's how he ended it.
What a cliffhanger.
Yeah, allegedly, if Shlomi exists, he fucks bitches, folks.
I believe it. He's got the Burberry on.
But yeah, it's... Alright, I think we can leave it there, right?
Yeah, we should, I don't know, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, and watch the clips, guys. I post clips, I try to, make it easy.
Yeah, like, subscribe, ring the bell.
Subscribe to the Patreon, or, don't. Give me your $3.99. What are you doing with it anyways?
Go to work, if you're thinking about killing yourself, don't do it. What other advice can we give besides like and subscribe? Yeah, very, very important in your life to live a happy life. Like and subscribe to the Flaming Whiskey Podcast. And also, I don't know, eat less fast food.
Do you want to do fun with accents?
We're already at an hour 20. Shit! Have a great night, folks.
All right, bye, Jiggers. Yo, audio engineering is hard, mate.
It's fucking harder than the cock fucking hooker. That's right, I'm the fucking British.
You in the fucking hooker. You always think you're better than me.